What's up, everyone? I'm Franco. You're watching Devils in the Detail, and today I'm going to show you how I'm going to upgrade the hose on my IK foamer Pro 12 and show you what you can do to add hoses to any pump sprayer that you have, gallon, 2 gallon, and the benefits of these guys right here. These are quick disconnects that you can put on any hose, and I'll show you all the benefits. Let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and put the hose on the IK and show you a couple of examples before we do that. And yeah, let's have some fun. Yeah, so here's the IK Foam Pro 12 that I'm about to add a hose to. And here is my Sprayers Plus e-foamer that I've already done the modification on, and I'll show you why I had to do this. And here's just various pump chap-in. I got 1 gallon, 1 gallon, 2 gallon, all upgraded with interchangeable hoses. And this right now is actually pressurized, and this thing has a total stop. You know, you can pressurize this and it will not spray or charge the line until you add the actual connection. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. See? Take that off. You can have that sprayed up or charged up and ready to spray. This is important. I'm going to show you why here later in the video, but this is pretty much a maintenance device for me. I've got clean water in it. It's just tap water, but I've got clean water, no chemicals in it, and I've got it charged up, ready to go with a quick connect for my foaming wands when I get ready to clean them. And okay, so when modifying your IK Foam Pro 12, your IK sprayers, all of your sprayers, the usual way to do it is to take the hose off, and I've just got an example. This is an IK hose connection that I bought from a separate hose, but basically you've got the hose and a compression fitting, you've got a collar, and you've got the actual locking nut that helps compress it all down. What you're going to do is take that hose off. You're going to slice it until you can get that off, and then you have that little gray fitting that you put onto your new hose, and just reverse the process. Put the collar on. It's there's plenty of videos showing how to do it. Papa Smurf, Will's Ride Care, and I believe Waxman, they've all done the same exact thing. Great videos, great tutorials showing you how to do this. This for me is a monumental pain in the ass, and I don't like doing it, but I don't like doing it because I've done it so many damn times with the pump sprayers that I showed you just a moment ago. These guys make all of this so much easier. The benefits of taking the hose off, I will show you, but what we have here is a these go these go on kegs, and they're you know, swapping out your kegs, beer, whatever you're using. These hold 120 psi pressure and vacuum, and we have a 1/4 inch barb, we have 5/16, and we have a 3/8. What's great about these is if you have a different size hose, this particular hose right here, the Flexzilla Airline hose that you use to upgrade the hoses, prefer 5/16. 1/4 inch will work, but they're kind of loosey-goosey, and you really have to tighten down a clamp to get that seated. So the actual hoses that come on your sprayers usually like 1/4. So benefit of this, if you buy, let's do the 5/16. So 5/16 on your new hose and 1/4 on your original hose. What's great about this is they still work together. So now I have a 5/16 for the Flexzilla hose, and I have a 1/4 inch for the original. Yeah. So for this particular project, I'm going to need a mug, just to hold some hot water to help with the putting the barbs into the hoses. So a mug of hot water, some nice scissors, or if you've got some directional cutters and a flathead screwdriver for the clamps, 1/4 inch clamps, yeah, that helps. For the wand side, so I have the bottle side and I have the wand side. I'm not going to take this off. I could, it would look cleaner, but I really don't care. My OCD is less powerful than my laziness and my lack of wanting to take this compression fitting off the hose. But to splice in the new line into the wand side of the hose, I'm just going to use a barbed splice for the hose. So right now I'm going to take this off right here if I can get off of there, and I've got this loosely threaded onto the bottle. Let's get some where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. All right, so when you cut your line to add in your quick connect, you're going to just measure a few inches, 5-6 inches off wherever you want to cut your line at. If you cut it too short, you're going to have this setup right here, a clamp and the hose. And if you have it too close, when you go to screw your pump on to fill your bottles, you could run into the possibility of scraping your knuckles on that. Having it out here be a lot better. But let's go ahead and do that cut. And what you're going to do is line that straight up and just make that cut as flush and straight as you can. Let's do that. I like it. That works for me. Yeah. So there you go. That's it. That's the end of the video. Have fun messing up your IK sprayer. What do I need? I need hot water, and I need to put this out of the way because it's bugging me. Yeah, let me go get some hot water. Be right back. All right, now I've got my mug of boiling hot water. I'm going to use it. You don't necessarily need this for the IK, but it's an option if you have any hoses, any particular modifications that you're doing, and this is just way too hard. This is going to help, you know, loosen up the rubber, the silicone, whatever it's made of, and make this job a lot easier. For the actual bottle side, actually, let me show you what I've done. For the bottle side, on all the pump sprayers that I have, I like for the female side of this quick connect to be on the bottle side. So the actual push button side of this, I like it on the bottle. So that's what I've done here. I have the female side, and on the hoses, the male side. See that? So that's what we're doing. I'm putting the female side in, and it's really dealer's choice, you know, the way that you're setting yours up. It's just the way I like to do it. I'm going to put this hose into the hot water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Weighing that off. It's hot to the touch, but this is going to go in so much easier. Now you're going to hold it for just a few seconds while this starts to contract. If you put it in and let it go, it could squeeze out. So right there. Now we are nice and tight, and I completely forgot to add the the clamp. So I'm gonna have to just unscrew it, clip it on, but don't forget your clamp. We'll make sure that we keep the clamps proper on the wand side of the hose. So yeah. With that, just a little reset, and we're gonna put this back onto the bottle. And your hoses have a natural bend. You just want to put the hose back on with the bend away from your pump handle. Crank that down, nice and hand tight. Get this out of the way. Get that on there, and you're good to go. You like that so far? Nice and easy. I have another hose. What did I do with it? I know it's out here. There it is. Yeah. So if you're not adding the actual Flexzilla hose to your IK sprayer, just the addition of this is wonderful, because this is the stock hose. You know, I've got the cut one there. This is something I bought extra, but what you've got now is this guy. Go on, and you're good to go. You can use this as regular, use it to foam everything up. When you get done, you've got that to take off. This is just, the convenience of it is just worth everything. Let's put this right here. Being able to take the hose off means that when I go to fill this up and rinse it out, I don't have a hose flopping everywhere. This is just, I can dump all the water out, rinse it, dump it out. I don't have the hose flopping. This right here is just perfect. So let's add the hose and cut the wand and show you all that part. Once again, for the wand side, we're not using the quick connector because we're adding the Flexzilla hose to lengthen this up. So I'm just going to take my palm, wrap it around. That's about it. I'm going to go just a little bit extra and cut this hose right as square as I can. Let that fall. Now I've got my hose cut. I'm going to add my splicer. So we're splicing in the green hose on the wand side. The quick connect, the male side of the quick connect is going to go on the other end of the Flexzilla hose. So right into the hot water. This, I believe I said it, but let's say it again. That is a 1/4 inch quick connect, or not quick connect, 1/4 inch barb to a 5/16 barb, and that's for the splicer. That's all it is. See it? Yeah, okay. Hot water, 1/4 inch. Let that soak just a little bit. I really don't need to let it soak all that much. This thing is not too shabby. Oh, before we do anything with the hot water, I'm going to add my clamp in. So yeah, get your clamp on there and add your splicer right in there. Hold it. I'm squeezing on it, but let that come back down to temperature. And now I can go in with my clamp and tighten that down. Flathead screwdriver. Do that real quick. Just as easy as it is. Now this is a plastic splicer. So once you get it nice and tight, you're going to snug it down. Once it stops, you're going to just get a little bit of just a snug. If you just try to clamp this down super, super tight, it is plastic. You will crack it. It will break. And there's no reason to be, you know, too hard on this. So with this side being done, we're going to add the 5/16 to the Flexzilla side of the hose. And I don't think I need the hot water. No, this just fits just nice. But once again, do not forget your clamp. This is way bigger than it needs to be, but I'm gonna match it up, put that on, and I'll probably cut this, but I'm just going to tighten it down and match up my little guys here. Okay, that didn't take too long, but let's go ahead and, I think I still need this, maybe not, but that's how you do the wand side. And I've got the little clamps on there, if you can see. If you don't like that, if that just messes with your aesthetic, that, you know, you can just go ahead and follow Will's, Waxman's, and Papa Smurf's video and just swap out this green hose all the way to the end of the wand for a cleaner look. It is a pain in the ass. Have fun with it. This is nice and easy. Yeah, if you can see that one more time. Yeah, so the wand side is done, and let's go ahead and finish up the bottle side. Once again, 1/4" barb on the quick connect into the black hose. I'm going to take my, that's not, yeah, that's a 5/8, 5/16, I'm sorry. So the 5/16 barb, I'm going to take the male end of this, plug it in just to make sure, and it fits right into the hose. Let's make it happen. Really, and I think this one does prefer the hot water, because this one is a little bit tighter. Just a few seconds, nothing crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, that's way harder. But we're gonna butt it all the way down, hold it, let it come back to temperature so it doesn't squeeze out. Once again, I forgot the clamp, so now I have to unclamp and add these in. Motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Happy accident. Look at that. Fucking idiot. Let me clamp these down and let's just continue on with this stupid ass video. Yeah, so basically I'm just showing you, I just backed the clamp all the way off, and I'm just going to clip it around. How do I like this? Yeah, I'm going to make sure I put the screw head where I want it, and I'm just going to clamp that around, clip it, feed it back into the worm screw here, and tighten it down. So silly. So there you have it. Hose that you can just get rid of, and you have added your Flexzilla hose to your IK sprayer. Nice and easy. Without filming this, it literally would have took me 10 minutes, and now I have the option of leaving that centered in the middle of the vehicle. I can foam all the way from the rear to the front bumper, and we are good. I don't have to wind up the hose and wrap it around. I can just take this off, do this number right here. There you go. Right there. How easy was that? Let me go ahead and put some water and some shampoo in here and show you a couple more benefits. I showed you the benefit of this right here, the hose being off. and being able to just handle the IK without the hose flopping around. That is bonus number one. Bonus number two is going to be the longevity that you can get out of the little felt tips that are in here, where the air water mixture passes through the hose, comes through a little foam, a felt filter that's in this nozzle. Sock from Detailing Made Simple says he uses his quite often, but he's always having to change out his felt tips because they get clogged when he uses high alkaline shampoos through his IK foamers. So I'm going to show you the benefit of this whole system right here. Be right back again. That's what I'm talking about. So this is actually the very first time I'm using my IK Foam Pro 12. Set this to the side over here. I went ahead and filled it with water. Used some shampoo that I could sacrifice just for the demo. Before I... How did I turn this? Yeah, so I pumped this up just a little bit, a lot of bit actually. And I'm also going to show the Fantic X10 how to put one of these onto your IK foamer. Line up my little Velcro straps here. And I've also got a quick connect on here, so I can just take this on and off nice and easy. Let me go ahead and turn this on, pump it up to, where do I want this at? I think I want it at, it's set at 49. Let's go 50 and let that do its thing. It's a little bit loud, a lot of bit loud, but let me let it fill up and we will be back and show you a demo of the foaming capabilities and what we can do with this. Oh, that was nice and quick. Oh, yeah, why not? We are at 50, holding strong. You can see that I don't have the... You can see that I don't have the hose. Everything's pressurized. We're still holding at... we're holding at 47 now. I think the max on this is high 40s. Well, definitely high 40s, but 45 maybe. I'm going to have it set at 50 when I use it. And let's go ahead and just take the hose off. Look at that. Everything's nice and pressurized. We're going to put the hose on. You can hear it going through the hose, or I could. What am I going to do here? I don't want to foam a car, but I do want to show the foaming. Let me set you up here. Let's go the other way here. And let's just put some foam in this bucket. Why not? And the first bottle that I showed in the beginning of the video, we have here, this is just clean water. And make sure it's still pumped up. And same process, adding the quick connects to it. Same process, clamp, hose, put the barb on, you're good to go. I'm going to show you the benefit, like I was telling Sock, Greg, Chingy Blingy, a couple other guys. You know, when you're using your foamer. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, are you shitting me? I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and show the foaming. Look at all that thick foam. Compressor hasn't even kicked on yet. So I've just used the foam, put the foam on the bucket. If I was putting the foam on the car, while I'm letting that foam dwell, you know, I've got what, 3 to 6 minutes, depending on how much dwell time I need. In that meantime, you know, you're setting up other stuff. and whatnot. But now you have a foam wand that you can release off of your IK sprayer. Wow. So you're done with the foam. You can take this off, set that to the side. And while that foam dwells, like I said, now you have this hose that you can put on to a tank of clean water. And look at what I'm going to do now. I'm going to just spray that water and let all of that foam, actually, it's still foaming. You can see the foam come out until the water starts turning clear. So, foamy, foamy, foamy. And now it's just water. So, what this is doing now is just flushing that line of all the shampoo, flushing the wand, and most importantly, flushing that tip of all the soap and shampoo that's going to dry on it and clog it up, forcing you to change it often. This is going to save you lots of time, lots of filters. A great benefit to this quick connect disconnect system. It's kind of a pain in the ass with this IK. I don't know if these things lock. I don't think they do. But I don't see a locking system on here. But that same little Velcro strap, what I'm going to do is just squeeze that on, set this up. Actually, there we go. This is an awkward position, but I don't want it to spray everywhere. I just want it to stay in the bucket. And I can just let that spray. When I swap this over to the clean bucket, I can let that spray go back to washing my car, getting everything else ready while I do this. And I can walk away and just let that, whatever's pressurized in this deal, push all the water through, come back, it's going to be done. And one thing I also like to do, once all the water's done at the end of the detail, let's see, I need to turn this off. And just another benefit, release the pressure in here, take that off. Ideally, if I'm doing this, I'm not going to have to dump the water out, but I can. So all that water, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and pressurize it one more time. It doesn't take much, and I'm just going to let that air flush out all the water that's in there. So now I'm putting up a dry, clean hose. There it goes. Now it's not bone dry, but now I don't have water in the line, because another feature of these quick connects is when you disconnect it, this line is still charged. You can literally take it off, set it to the side, squeeze it, and it will squirt out. See? Once you press that little connector in there, it releases the pressure. But now I have a flushed hose. I've also got the air taken out of it. And once again, I can just go ahead and reel it up. An added benefit of the Quick Connect line splicer. Let that car pass by. Added benefit of this is I absolutely had to do this system. Let's just call it a system. I had to do this system with my new Foam X Pro Sprayers Plus. There was no other option. What it is once you get this, see if I can break it off. Yeah. Once you get this off, there's none of this. It's all built into the hose. So depending on the sprayers that you have, they may not have this option. This guy doesn't. This is all just one piece. I can't take that apart to take that nut off and put a hose on it and reconnect it. There's nothing to do here. So having that, and this is so tight it didn't need a clamp. There's no way that's ever going to come off. Yeah, so being able to do this system gives you a lot of flexibility. And I didn't have to put the quick connect on the wand side. I could have just used a splicer and did the quick connect on the bottle side. Once again, female quick connect on the bottle side, male on the wand side. But what I ended up using was 2 quick connects. Now I can plug this in, move that to the side, and now I've got that ready to go. So all is not lost if you can't change out your compression fittings. This is so much easier than doing that anyways, but I just realized I just realized what I could do. The IK foamer wand doesn't have a locking. Let's still get that up here. This doesn't have a locking wand. This is just, you have to squeeze it down. Check this out. Happy coincidence. What I have here is now just a jumper hose. And it's basically just a hose extension. So what I can do is plug it into my IK, and I can put the Sprayers Plus Foam X Pro wand onto. I think this is going to work. I still have pressure in this thing. Now I have a locking wand that I can use. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, let's show this. Yeah. Now I've got interchangeable parts. And I don't have to do this, but it's so much nicer. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's see. The foam, still nice. One hand, I can add the lock on. Not squeezing the trigger. Still foaming. We're losing pressure. That's okay. I can take the lock off. Now this is going to be so much handier when I go to flush out the hose, and I could just lock it on and let the water flush it through. Oh my God. Dude, that's what's up. I don't know if I have anything else for you. And that's it. I don't know. I think that's the show. If you want to see the Fantic upgrade, actually, even if you don't, I think I'm just going to make the video show you something super simple that you can do. I used some industrial Velcro on the Fantic and the bottle. Line that up, put that on, added a quick connect. Yeah. I think I've got another video for you. But to add another hose onto your IK the easy way, that's it. That's all I got for you. Franco, Devil's in the Details. Thanks for watching.